Welcome back to our live Thanksgiving special here at Food City on the North State of Franklin Road in Johnson City. And right now I am joined by Executive Chef Tony Mammarella. And Tony, we're talking about these pre-made meals that you all do here, and they're fantastic. We're giving away 11 complete turkey dinners at the end of the show today. We're going to talk folks through what you have to offer here, kind of get us started. And it starts with the turkeys and the hams.
It does. Like Jacob was saying, we're a one-stop shop for that.
Yeah.
You know, this is our standard holiday dinner with either a ham or a turkey. So it doesn't come with both, but I want to show you both options.
Right.
So you'll get the turkey or the ham, the mashed potatoes, cornbread dressing, green beans, gravy, and rolls come with that dinner together.
And you mentioned cornbread.
We did.
Cornbread dressing.
Cornbread dressing.
Oh my goodness, I love cornbread dressing. That's the best way to go.
And I believe the ones we're giving away are all cold, but we also offer a hot option. So downstairs, if you want to show up on Thanksgiving morning and pick up a hot dinner ready to go, we have that option for you as well. So
you just
really
pick up the phone and call.
It really simplifies what you're doing. You can go downstairs and see any deli associate, any food service associate down there. It really helps simplify your meals. If you want to take it home and just heat it up, that's great. If you want to pick it up hot and take it home, we kind of cater to what you're looking for.
Right. Now let's talk about the turkeys, because the turkeys are done exceptionally well here.
So we use a butterball turkeys. We have 3 different sizes. We have just the turkey breast. We have a small or classic 10 to 12 pound turkey, and then we actually have a jumbo, which is a 16 to 18 pounds.
Oh,
so that's you're getting up in there in that 15 or 20 people range. Pretty big turkey.
And of course, these hams are fantastic. Spiral cut, so delicious.
Food City spiral cut. There's actually 2 downstairs. There's a brown sugar and there's a honey glaze. I have both of them to show you here in a second. We'll step down the line, but they come pre-sliced. You can actually eat them cold right out of the package. You don't have to do anything to them.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite way to do it, truthfully, is just to take it out, let it sit on the counter for about a half hour, just so it kind of breaks the chill a little bit.
Right.
Drizzle it with the brown sugar or cover it with the glaze it comes with.
Right.
Eat it cold.
Ready to go, ready to go. And of course, all the sides, like you said, you got the green beans, you got the gravy, you got the dressing or stuffing, however you want to say it. It's entirely up to you. Great mashed potatoes. Y'all have fantastic mashed potatoes.
And it's just so
I can't emphasize that enough, because a lot of folks base their Thanksgiving meal on how the mashed potatoes are.
And then what you can do with them tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. You make potato cakes.
We're going to do a show on that one of these times.
Absolutely.
Leftovers.
Let's do that. Well, let's slide down here. These are the pre-made options.
Pre-made stuff.
You have some great options for folks that want to step out on their own.
We do. And really, our meat department is a one-stop shop. If you want to get a little adventurous, you want to kind of do your stuff on your own, you can buy raw turkeys and you can cook it yourself.
Right.
Or we have our New York strip roast.
Right here.
There's a dressing stuffed chicken breast.
Look at those.
It's a whole bone-in chicken breast that's been stuffed. We have our standing rib roast, so I have a raw one up here so you can see it, but then I actually roasted one. And then we have things like our Clifty Farms country hams.
Yes.
These are those Food City spiral hams we were talking about. So I actually cooked one of these. It was the red one. So that's what's over there for it. It's just a really great way to kind of be a little bit adventurous or kind of do some of the work. So it really depends on what you want to do. These come ready to go. They're tied. So you don't have to do anything to it.
Already bound up there.
It's literally just season it and bake it off with your favorite herbs and spices and however you want to do it.
How long, when you look at something about this size, how long do you cook that for, and how do you cook? How do you prepare it?
So I like to go heavy with my seasonings, so it really gets crusty. And then I'll put this in the oven at about 500 degrees for 15 minutes, and then I'll cut it down to about 275 for about 45 minutes.
Okay, and how long cook time on that?
I usually try and go to between 125 to 132 degrees.
Right.
And really the temperature internally is where you're looking for.
Right, you want to look that.
That'll give you a good medium, and it'll be very consistent throughout the meal.
I think people get intimidated when they see something like this, but if you just take your time and have a good meat thermometer, you can make it as good as you. I mean, it could be melting your mouth good.
That's truly the key to it. A good meat thermometer will be better for you than any time that anybody can ever give you. I don't know your oven. Every oven is a little bit different.
Every oven is completely different.
So the safest way to do it is just to get a relatively good meat thermometer. You want to go to the thickest part of the meat, as close to something that's got a bone in it as you can. And if you get it up to between 125 and between 132, perfect medium every time.
And let's talk about these stuffed chicken breasts out here, because they look fantastic. And I've not had one of these, but I bet it is a delicious way to
So they are bone-in chicken breasts. So they're the whole split chicken breast, and then they just split them back in the meat department, and then they have their cornbread dressing, or not cornbread, I'm sorry, regular dressing that they put in them. They come stuffed, and all we had to do is throw them in the oven and bake them off.
Oh, those look good. And of course, you were talking about that country ham over there at Clifty Farm. That you got to have a little breakfast, okay? You got to have some breakfast before you think about the rest of the meal for the rest of the day. That's a great way. Just get you some of that Clifty Farm, slice said, put it in some biscuits. Great breakfast.
So if you're adventurous, we have the whole ones.
Yes.
You can take them home, you can boil them, you can do ham. Downstairs we also have what they call biscuit cut, so it's already pre-cut for you.
Already cut.
There's hocks or shanks if you want to do pinto beans or if you want to flavor green beans with them or whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah.
So if a whole one is not quite your style, there's all sorts of cuts and parts and pieces and things that you can grab with it that help simplify what we're doing. Again, we really just try to simplify everything that we do for the holidays.
Absolutely. And of course, you talk about mashed potatoes down here. You did some roasted potatoes here.
We did. Downstairs we have these tricolored potatoes. So it's a red bliss potato, a Yukon Gold, and a purple skin potato. And all we did was a little bit of olive oil, some salt, pepper, and garlic, and a little bit of herbs, and threw them in the oven. I actually put them in right when I put the roast in.
Right.
They cooked about 15 minutes quicker than the roast, but super simple. One oven, one temperature, everything works together.
Now, if somebody was going to come in, now I'm going to get your recommendation as a chef here. If someone was coming in and wanted to do a piece of beef like this, one of these, which one would you recommend for somebody doing it for the first time?
I think the strip roast is a little bit easier.
Right here?
Because it doesn't have a bone in it.
Okay, right here.
And then as you get a little more adventurous, something with a bone, you'll get a little bit better flavor.
Yeah, I'm going to take this knife here to show folks how beautiful the marbling and everything is on that. I mean, it has got a lot of flavor in there.
So a little bit more forgiving,
Yeah.
and a little bit easier to control the temperature on that one because it's a better elongated shape. With the bone,
Right.
it gets a little tricky because that bone can cook a little faster on this.
All right, so we got those pre-made options down there. If you want to step out and do something fantastic, all they got to do is go to the meat department. They'll get some help back there. You got some great experts in every meat department at every local food store.
They will. They'll butchers back there will help you walk through everything, and they'll help you pick a cut and decide how much you need for family and what size group and gathering you have, and it really works out well.
All right. Chef Tony, we appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Folks, it is time to enjoy a great meal with your family, and there's no better place to get started than at your local Food City. We'll be back with more of our Thanksgiving special in just a little bit.